Holy God, guys. Do you guys believe in the Mandela Effect? Do we even know what the Mandela Effect? If you do know what the Mandela Effect, let me know in the comments. But the ones that do, listen up. The ones that are in doubt, listen up. I have freaking proof. Little things have been changing here and there where things will be there and then they're not there, or they're a little bit off, or things have changed color even. My friend's blanket completely changed color on her. Stuff like that have been happening. But I literally have proof now, and I couldn't not make this video about to use the thing that has changed. It wasn't like this before. I use the Instapot a lot. I was kind of forced into getting past of my fear of the damn thing exploding because I got full dentures and I needed to make soup and I needed to eat somehow. And of course I want to do healthy. So I got past my Instapot fear and I made some damn yummy soups. And since I'm a single gal, I always have a ton of leftovers. And so I would always put them in these jars right here. I went and made soup the other day, some of my awesome lentil soup. And as it was done in the Instapot, I went to go get this spoon that I always use to scoop it out and stick it into my jars. Because it's a perfect size and it fits right in there and it's perfect. And as you see, I live in an RV and I don't have much space. Literally, only these two top drawers actually hold it. So I'm very selective what I keep in this place. Everything has a place and it has to have a use, otherwise it's out. So I go to get my trusty spoon. The same spoon I've always used to scoop the stuff in the thingy there. But that spoon now has slots in it. So I'm standing there with the spoon in my hand, completely stunned because I don't have a spoon with slots in it. I'm not a cook. I don't have a spoon with slots in it. So what did I do? I started to look in the damn drawers for the spoon. But I only have one. I don't have another spoon. This is the spoon. I just made quinoa, banana, chocolate breakfast bowls. But this is the same spoon. And it fit perfect in there. And it never had slots before. I was so stunned. I had to call up my friend immediately and be like, I'm not even sure how to take. So what dimension is my spoon in? I actually need it to put the soup in the jar. I had to use my measuring cup. And there's still a drip down the side of the jar because of that mess I made. Now I know I've been shifting. I've been doing different things. I've been doing things to raise my vibration. And I've been completely feeling different. And I've always been open to the other side. After my near-death experience, and even before that, I was connected with the angels. But my near-death experience was really cracked me open. And then after quitting drinking for 25 years, 4 years sober, I'm literally open to all this mandala stuff and everything. But gee, after that happened, a couple days later, I get done meditating using my earphones because I don't want to bother their neighbors, because it's wee hours of the morning. And I set these bad boys right there. Then all I do is go get dressed in my workout attire because I'm going to head my butt to the gym. Go to pick them up in the same exact spot that I left them. And one was freaking missing. Now, I do have a cat and he has played with it before and brought one out of it and stuff. And so I was like, darn cat. And then I found myself spending a little bit of time being grateful because I did not want to go to the gym without any music. So I was like spending some time. At least I have one. But how could Sebastian, my cat, jump up there, knock the thingy out, and then have it be back in the exact same spot that I put it right after I got done getting dressed? Then I get home from working out. And I'm just bending down here where there used to be a plant right there, but the cat destroyed it. But I'm bending down right here. And I hear spirit say, look. And I looked in the dang plant, and there it was. Just like, almost like the cat put it there because the cat destroyed the dang plant. It was all up in it all the time. But now here's one more. And this all happened within like a week. And this part is like, I do have a little, a vape or a little smoking, not tobacco, but cannabis thingy. And as I dropped on the floor, I watched it drop on the floor. The one with the little battery and the little thingy. Watched it drop on the floor, and in my mind I heard, it's gone. Literally fell down right here. I mean, where could it go? I mean, I even tore apart the garbage. Somehow it morphed into the garbage, or I even pulled up the garbage bag and looked under it. I wasn't about to throw that garbage thing away, thinking that it might be in there. Well, how could it possibly go in there? It was impossible, and it's still missing. So I really don't know. Is it really gone? Is it gone? to slip into another dimension? I just don't know. You know what? I'm going to Google it for us. What does Google say the Mandela Effect even is? You know, better yet, I'm going to ask my AI agent instead. The Mandela Effect is when a large group of people remembers something different than how it actually happened, creating a sense of reality that might have been altered. It's named after Nelson Mandela because many people falsely remember him passing away in the 1980s, even though he actually lived to 2013. It says here, a simple way to explain it is like when you and your friends are sure a famous line from a movie goes one way, but when you rewatch it, the line completely different. Luke, I am your father, and from the Star Wars, it's actually, no, I am your father. I knew it said, Luke, I am your father. Some people believe in the Mandela Effect happens because of false memories, our brains filling in gaps of what feels logical or familiar, and parallel universes and timeline shifts, a more mind-bending idea that reality might be changing. Absolutely, guys. But either way, it is a fun, fascinating phenomenon, but crazy. And it makes you think you're crazy a little bit, but you're not. And I would like to know, what have you guys been experiencing? Because it's been happening more and more lately. A lot of times I just won't say anything about it. People are going to think you're crazy anyways. The normal people will be like, you're nuts. Or why would you even... No, it was always like that. I'm Gen X. Do you guys remember Ed McMahon? Then when you won the sweepstakes, you went, Ed McMahon would come to your thing with a big old check and all that. They said Ed McMahon has nothing to do with the sweepstakes. Really? The publishing clearinghouse sweepstakes. Do y'all remember? Remember though, we are not going crazy. We're just shifting. And now when stuff happens, I'm like, oh, cool. That's freaking different. That's fascinating. But literally though, what dimension is my spoon in that has no slots? Maybe I grew out of that dimension. I just evolved past it. I don't know. But, that's some good stuff. Quinoa, banana, chocolate, breakfast bowl. And I'll just be grateful it's quinoa right now, and I can get it with that spoon into these jars. And I know someone's going to say something about putting it in jars, but I do put them in the jars. I let them cool down to room temperature. I put them in the freezer. Then take them out, put them in the refrigerator, let them thaw out, and then I bring them out. I've only had one break the entire many million times I've done it, but yeah, it's probably not the safest thing, but that's what I do. Well, guys, this is a crazy journey we're on, but let's just have it be fun. Even those weird things that happen, it all depends on how we take it, and we're not crazy, and I think we should share. So if you have anything going on, let me know. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, let's be friends. Let's be Facebook friends, because some weird stuff's happening, and I know I'm not crazy, and I know my soul tribe out there is understanding what I mean. And the other ones that are just about to be my soul tribe, they have also had stuff happening that I just didn't want to tell anybody, or they're like, what? Stuff happens really subtle too, but it's happening all the time. We're shifting constantly. I truly love you all. And until next time, shine bright.